Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when you look at the oppositional arrangement, you see Rigathi Gachagua, you see Kalonzo Musyoka, you see Eugene Wamalwa, you see Fred Matiangi. Then the other upcomings are also here. Now, with this, there is also the other emerging information that Fred Matiangi is coming on Jubilee ticket. Something that we are all aware that Gachagua is not also comfortable with. Aliambia Matiangi, enda ukae na Wakisii, tengeneza chama, uza sera zako kwa wananchi, alafu kuje. Gachagua hakutaka mambo ya Jubilee. But we've been seeing Jubilee Secretary General Jeremiah Kioni pushing for Fred Matiangi candidature vying on Jubilee ticket. Many people took it like, so Matiangi is Uhuru Kenyatta's person. Then finally Uhuru Kenyatta, he tells you that he is in the opposition. Because now the person is pushing for Fred Matiangi, who is Uhuru Kenyatta, Jubilee party leader to date. Sijui umejiuliza kwa nini Uhuru hajaachilia uongozi wa Jubilee party kufikia sasa hivi. Sasa tumekuwa na hiki kitendawili hapa. Na tukajiuliza maswali mengi. How is it that Uhuru has some individuals who seemingly are his allies in the government? Lee Kinyanjui, the former Nakuru governor, Jubilee party person, is in government. William Kabogo, as of late, sound to be William Uhuru Kenyatta's person in the government. The other person is CS for Agriculture, who is actually a Uhuru Kenyatta's person in the government. That is Uhuru Kenyatta's team. So you ask, where is these people taking us to? Our opposition, serikali. So yesterday, seemingly looking at the situation, the photos shared, the videos that Ruto was so much excited about, it is now clearing the air. Where is Uhuru Kenyatta? There was a meeting at State House, and when this was SADC and East Africa, we can say Uhuru went there in his capacity. But after the meeting, there was a State House tour of the ongoing renovation at State House. So Uhuru alipewa ile helmet, Ruto akapewa ingine. Ruto akaanza kuzungusha Uhuru kwa State House huko, wakitembea wakiangalia. You just look at their face, the body language. Look at it. These people have no doubt as of late on each other. Hapa hawa jamaa ni kama wanakubaliana kwa vitu vingi. Otherwise, if it was not so, Uhuru Kenyatta would have just left that place after that meeting. Lakini alikaa. Hii kutembea alikuwa anatembea hii kwa mkutano ya SADC ama ya East Africa and all that. It was not about peacekeeping meeting in DRC. Probably Uhuru and William Ruto were discussing politics as they walk around the State House. With this, we also ask, is Uhuru Kenyatta still behind Fred Matiangi, fronting him as a candidate? I looked at this And I see just Uhuru trying also to create a confusion among his supporters without necessarily just giving a direction quickly. Ruto still believes that he can get some votes in Mount Kenya. But then as of now, through Gachagua is a no-go zone. Uhuru Kenyatta is the person Ruto is depending on to salvage some votes. Anaambia Uhuru, hata tu ile yenye ulipea baba nataka tu kama hiyo milioni 1. Ile milioni 1 ulipea baba ndio nataka unitafutie huko Mount Kenya. I think Uhuru was just trying to create some confusion. Having looked at the previous events, you compare and the current ones. Raila at one point told us that Uhuru Kenyatta called him and asked him to help William Ruto. Hence, that is what gave birth to the broad base. Saidia William, ongea na William. Hiyo ndio mambo Raila alisema ya kwamba Uhuru mwenyewe alimwambia. I now want to believe what Raila Odinga said. Because, again, if you remember, there was another meeting at Uhuru Kenyatta's residence in Ichaweri, Gatundu constituency. Alikuwa Ichaweri. Ruto went there with the gods. He went there for a peace meeting. He had a lunch with Uhuru Kenyatta. They talked and they left. I think that was the time they were sealing the deal. Na hii sasa ndio siasa ya Kenya. Do you remember that time? They shook the hand, they buried their differences, and they focus going forward. Tukaona Raila ameanza kuja na hayo mambo mengine yote. Can we now conclude and say that finally Uhuru Kenyatta is taking a U-turn, withdrawing his support for Fred Matiangi and now throwing it behind William Ruto? Whether we have a small baby in the house, that's why you're hearing some background noise. She's 1 month old. So, having looked at the issues here, the good time Uhuru Kenyatta had with William Ruto, the discussion they had, hesabu inaingiana. Hawa watu wako pamoja. Hawa watu going forward. I see on William Ruto's side, Raila Odinga. I see Uhuru Kenyatta. Mudavadi is there. Wetangula has to continue being there. This is his team. At the very right time, we will see things now coming out clear. It is only that at this time, majority of Mount Kenya region people and the entire country is not comfortable. It is not happy with the kind of leadership this regime is offering. So, it makes it so much hard for Uhuru Kenyatta to openly now come out, show support, and declare his endorsement to William Ruto. There is that fear. Hence, Uhuru Kenyatta is giving it a break. For Raila, you see the confusion they come up with. Edwin Sifuna anakuja anasema hivi. Unaona kweli Sifuna mzuri. Raila, wale wengine wa ODM wanakuja wanapiga Sifuna vitu. Alafu Raila analeta mkutano mwingine pale, anachora karatasi, anapia Sifuna, soma. They don't want to communicate directly to Kenyans on what direction they are heading into. But I can tell you, remove Uhuru Kenyatta's name from the opposition. They are not together. Uhuru might be deep in this government as of now. Akona ministers watatu kwa hii serikali. Raila akona ni watano kwa hii serikali. So, they are deep in this government. Ile kofia amevaa na kutembea, wanatembea pale, it is a message they are now trying to send to the public, testing the water. They would have had their meeting in the State House without anyone knowing after this other meeting. But now coming out, sharing the images, Ruto taking video and sharing the discussion and all that, it is to show the public the unity they have. They are now communicating to you and me before they openly give a political direction that they want their supporters to follow. I don't know your views, but please let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much. Otherwise, if you have reached this far and you have not yet subscribed, my humble request, please consider subscribing. You can like our video, you can share it, and as well drop your comment. Those are some of the ways you can help to support this Punchline. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.